What's good, guys? My name is Lincoln Bunker, and welcome to the Lincoln Bunker Podcast. Today we'll be talking about motivation. I have brought in my friend Tiger Robinson. Tiger, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. So like I said, we're going to be talking about motivation and specifically focusing on how living through a pandemic has affected your motivation. So I have two quick questions for you. Tiger, what do you feel motivates you the most in life?
Relationships with people and hard work, which results in success.
All right, so success in relationships. I think that's great. Has the pandemic affected your motivation in a positive way, negative way, or both?
Definitely both. Something interesting happened over the pandemic when I had to gain independence and start doing online school on my own without going to school and having teachers, pushing me to do work,
Yeah.
And with that came a serious lack of motivation, as I was not prepared for that at all.
Yeah, I don't mean to put you on the spot here, but I remember you calling me and asking me a ton of questions.
Yep.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. As you said,
I was not ready because I was not independent enough for it.
yeah, and it was a crazy switch. Within like the matter of a day, school got shifted from in person to online, and that's the first time this has ever happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't blame you for that, man. So I think it is important to talk about our motivation because it is what gives us the desire to accomplish things. Whether that is in school, sports, work, or anything, being motivated is what lets us accomplish our goals. When one isn't motivated, the desire isn't there, and who knows how long it can stay that way. So staying motivated is super important while in school. Completing work in school and at home is not my favorite thing, and I'm sure it's not yours either, Tiger. But it's not just about the grades or being hated by your teachers for not doing your work since you don't feel like it. Learning how to stay motivated will affect each of us for the rest of our lives and help us achieve the things we desire the most. I personally feel like a lot of students complete the work just for the grade, and this shows us that grades are a huge motivator for students, which is just fine. As students start adulting, they can take what they learned about being motivated in school and apply it to their career, family, or any goals that they have. So that's another reason why I think it is important for understanding what motivates you and like why a motivation is a big drive in someone's life, because it'll affect each of us for the rest of our life. So Tiger, did the pandemic make you realize anything about motivation, and did you take action upon that?
Yeah. It's really interesting. I noticed that hard work, getting success from hard work actually makes it easier for you to be motivated in the future. And from this, now that school started, I've been able to apply this to my life a lot more, and it's helped me a lot with my current motivation when it comes to academic progress.
Yeah, exactly. Motivation is definitely a huge part of completing schoolwork or having the drive to complete schoolwork, or just anything within our lives. And I personally feel like the pandemic, how it affected my motivation. I am a person who I always need something to look forward to. So whether it's concerts or I run, and races are a big motivator for me. I just need something to work for and have on the schedule, on the calendar for me. It's just something for me to look forward to. And during the pandemic, a lot of stuff that I had planned was canceled. And this was super hard for me because I wasn't able to have anything to look forward to. So I started losing motivation. I started losing the desire to do things. And it definitely was super hard on me. But in order to change that, I really had to think about, okay, I need to think of some other ways to gain motivation back. And I feel like school somewhat did help me with that, because I wanted to complete my schoolwork, and grades were definitely a motivator for me, because that's something that they've always been a motivator in my life, to continue to get good grades, and I feel like that has impacted my work ethic. So yeah, thank you guys for listening to this podcast. I hope you guys learned a little bit about motivation and how it really impacts the education system, and thanks, Tiger, for being with me.
For sure.
All right. See you later, guys.